Hello everyone, I'm Gary York, Corruption Behind Bars. Thank you for watching my YouTube channel today. And today I want to talk to you about prison rodeos. Now, as far as I know, there's only one state that has prison rodeos remaining, and that is the state of Louisiana, and it's the Angola prison from the Louisiana State Penitentiary. And they still have their rodeo twice a year, once in the spring and once in the fall. If anyone else knows of other prisons that still have prison rodeos today in the United States, please let me know by adding a comment at the bottom of this YouTube. And if you like this video, please subscribe to my YouTube. I wanted to I had my curiosity going, and I wanted to find out about prison rodeos, what's happening today. And we still have the Angola State Prison Rodeo in Louisiana, as I said, once in the spring and once in October, twice a year. It's an extreme rodeo with inmates that are in the rodeo, bull riding, bronc riding, cow milking competition, all types of things going on in the rodeo. And it brings people from all over the United States. And what else it does, it brings revenue to the town and the prison. The people come from all over the country to not just watch the rodeo, but to buy arts and crafts made by the inmates, leather goods, belts, purses, saddles, all kinds of things that are made and sold. And the inmates get to keep a portion of the money, and the rest of the money goes to the inmate welfare program, where they do things such as they've built a chapel with the money from the rodeo. They buy recreational equipment for the inmates with the rodeo money. And apparently it brings 10,500 or more spectators a year. And apparently the stadium holds about 10,500 spectators. And the program has produced $4 million in revenue alone, according to a CBS report. Okay, so as you can see, the town, the state, and it appears the inmates also benefit from this rodeo. Now, inmates have said for them, it gives them a chance to do something different. It gives them a chance to prove themselves. It gives them a chance to get away from the everyday boredom. And it gives many of them a chance to make some money by doing their arts and crafts and for sale. So critics of the rodeo program, you know, there's always two sides to every story. I kind of like the rodeo program. I kind of think it's a good thing. It brings the community and the prison together for a day where everybody is getting along and enjoying an event. But we have critics of the rodeo event. They say that it's using the inmates to make money. It's dangerous for the inmates, and they get injuries. And yes, they do. They have an ambulance on site at the rodeo, just like any other rodeo in the country. And there are inmates that have to go for medical treatment in an ambulance at times at these rodeos. So I guess my question is twofold today. One, do you know of any other rodeo programs besides the one left in Louisiana? Two, do you think the rodeo program is good or bad? And three, do you think the critics are just jumping on another issue to complain about the prison system, even one that makes money for the inmates and the prison system? You always hear complaints that the inmates don't get enough for the fair share. Well, the inmates are getting recreational equipment from this program. They're getting a new chapel. They're getting money from the arts and crafts. And they're having a good day from what they say. Sometimes I wish the critics would ask the inmates in these programs, not just the inmates that want to complain about everything. Ask the inmates in these programs what they think about the program. And I think they'll find that these inmates don't want the program to go away. Oklahoma State Penitentiary also had a long 70-year run with the prison rodeo, but their rodeo arena ran into problems with passing inspection, staff shortage for security. Same as in Texas. Texas stopped their rodeo in 1986. Oklahoma stopped their prison rodeo in 2010. Both pretty much for the same reason. Staff shortages, not enough security, and the structural foundation of the rodeo arena was so bad it was going to cost $500,000 for Texas to repair the stadium, and the state was not going to give up that money to provide a rodeo arena for a prison rodeo. And it was about $100,000 for the Oklahoma rodeo arena to be repaired, and the state apparently is in the hole, or has been in the hole for quite some time, so they're not going to give $100,000 to repair the rodeo arena. I think it's sad that this history of prison rodeos is fading away. If I'm wrong, please tell me. That's why we're here, to talk about these things. Should we still have prison rodeos across the country, or do we need to just phase them out and forget about it? I wanted to mention that there are some private organizations, the Bull Riders Association, the American Bull Riders Association, some others that have been mentioned, that they have an interest in trying to help these prisons, or these states, Oklahoma and Texas, get these rodeos going up again. And also, local law enforcement has said they will provide security for the rodeos, which will take care of the staff shortage situation that is preventing, is one part of the reason the Oklahoma and Texas rodeo program is not going. The big reason, of course, not enough money to repair a stadium. So if these private organizations and local law enforcement are willing to get together and help bring these programs back, what are your thoughts? Should we bring those two prison rodeo programs back? My answer is yes. Maybe it's because I grew up in the country. Maybe it's because I raised cattle out here. Maybe it's because I like rodeos. But there's going to be a lot of people against me on this one. But as I've said here before in Corruption Behind Bars, I'm not here to please everyone. I can't please everyone. My opinions are my opinions only, and are not the opinions of anyone else but me. So please yell at me here on my channel at the bottom, and we'll discuss it. And if you have good reasons, I'm open-minded person. I may have my opinions, but I'm an open-minded person. Let us know, and thank you. The topic is, should we help bring back more prison rodeo programs? Thank you. Corruption Behind Bars. Please subscribe.